Welcome to my channel Shanti. Last class we have seen the nested if statement and if statement. Nested if statement. We will. If there is any doubts, if you have any doubts, then please please put the comments in the description box. So I can clarify your doubts and subscribe my channel. Uh, Subscribe my channel. Then only I will clarify your doubts. Okay. Today we are going to see about nested if statement. What is nested if statement? Nested means if within another if. Last class I said no. What I said, if nested if statement means if within another if, same only definition. You can see the example of today. We are going to see the brief example of this one. If condition 1, just see the syntax. What is the syntax of nested if statement? Syntax of if condition 1, close curly braces. If condition 2, if condition 1, condition 2, open curly braces and close block of statements. Here it is having block of statements. Close curly braces. This curly braces is closing here. So inner curly braces is closed first, then outer curly braces. Inner curly braces is closed first, then outer curly braces will close. Here outer curly braces will close lastly. Okay, innermost bracket will be closed first, outermost bracket will be closed second. Okay. So this is the syntax of nested if statement. Nested means if within another if condition 1 is satisfied means if condition 2 is coming. If only satisfied condition means then it jumps to condition 2. If only satisfied condition 2 means then block of statement will get executed. Okay. Next we see the brief example of this one. What is the brief example of this one? Example. If condition, if one condition again within another condition. If n1 less than or equal to n2, what happen? If n1 less than or equal to n3. Okay. So if what happen? Printf within goes percentage d n1 and again one condition printf is equal to n plus d and printf within goes percentage d n3. Okay, closing this curly braces. If n1 is less than equal to, the condition is n1 is 10, initialize n2 is 20. Okay, so 10 is less than or equal to 20 is false. Condition is false, it's not coming. So it jumps to the else statement. Printf n1 is not equal to, is not less than or equal to n3. So it correctly jumps to the here. Because if the condition is not satisfied, it directly jumps to the else statement. So it will open and curly braces. Here is closing curly braces. So closing it jumps to the next printf statement. So now the first condition is failed. So the first condition is failed means it won't come here. It jumps to the last statement, else statement. Else block printf statement n1 is not less than equal to 0. So what is the output of this one? It won't print anything. It will print n1 is less than or equal to n3. Okay, this is your statement. N1 is output is n1 is not less than or equal to n3. This is your output. Next is you make a note of it. If the first condition is failed means it won't come, moves on to the inner condition. It directly jumps to the else block next statement. The closed loop, after closing loop, it prints the statement. Okay, make a note of it. Next we will move on to the arrays. So what is an array? What is the use of arrays? Why you are using arrays? And then we will see the arrays function. So what is an array? Array is nothing but, what is an array? Array is nothing but, it is a contiguous array, a dynamic array collection. It is a dynamic storage allocation of elements. It is a collection of an array. It is nothing but collection of elements dynamically allocated, and it is it is not statically allocated, dynamically allocated. It is a contiguous allocation of elements. What is called as dynamic contiguous allocation of elements called as array. So single dimensional array. What is the single dimensional array? Last class we have seen single dimensional and the single dimensional, multi-dimensional. Single dimensional and multi-dimensional. Single dimensional and Single dimensional, multi-dimensional. Single dimensional and multi-dimensional. There are two types of array. Single dimensional, two types. What is single dimensional? So by making last class we have seen the function. See the function within the function we can use the function. That is what is the example we have seen. What is the syntax of this one? What is the syntax of single dimensional? In data type array name of size. Semicolon. Must need to put the semicolon. Without semicolon displays an error. So data type array name of size, that is data type is any data type, integer, float, character, string, any data type. Array name is optional, that is your user choice only. Any name you can give it, but should be valid, but should be meaningful. The array name should be meaningful. Okay. Size is any size. Okay. If you specify with this in double quotes, in square brackets not specify any size means it is optional, that is number, it is unlimited, it means for unlimited. If you specify 10 means it consists of 10 elements. Okay. The array which consists of int array name array 1 of size 10 means what happens means array of 0 array of 0 to array of 9, array of 0 to array of 9. Okay, array of 0 to array 9. So array of 0 is equal to, you have given some optional elements, array of size is equal to, so 10 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, 10 also you given. Semicolon you have to specify, here is given, here is array size. So array of 0 to array of 9 is 1. Start with index 0, array of 10 is 9 is 10 element is storing. Okay, make a note of it. Array starts with the index, already I said array starts with the index 0. So array of 0 consists of 1 element. Array of 9 consists of 10th element. Okay, array value is 10. Okay, make a note of it. Let us see the whole program, how the array will be executed. Okay. Okay, let us see an example for the whole function example. Array int array name of int. Okay, int array name of int. Void main function consists of array name of int a. Okay, int a calling array name of what do you say, array name of, here is specifying 10, value 10. Array name of value 10 calling printf function called. Here I am making use of just creating the function called array name of 10 is equal to storing int result. Res storing variable result. Okay, result will be stored in here in result. So the value will be stored in here. Okay, result. Printf within quotes %d comma res. Okay. So we have to, here I am putting a semicolon. So this is your function declaration. This is nothing but your function declaration. This is already I said yes, this is nothing but your function declaration. This is nothing but your void main closing. After closing the curly braces, I am writing the int array name of int a, int n comma f. So what is coming? F is equal to n into f. So what is the value I given here? What is the nth value given? N is equal to 5, f is equal to 10. N into f semicolon here I am giving. So what happened? 10 5s are 50. What is the output of this one? Output is 50. So here comes function. Here function is having here. So result will be stored here in the array of 10. So 10 is here given. Array of 10 is given. 10, 100 also specified printing, 50 also, because here I am calling here, this function makes a calling here. Function will be goes on function calling here. Function call me. N into f means what happened? 10 5s are 50 is happening, 100 also printed. Okay, make a note of it. This is your single dimensional array. Next we will see the what is the single dimensional array by making use of for loop. Next class we have seen what is single dimensional array. What is single dimensional array by making use of for loop. What is single dimensional array by making use of for loop. Single dimensional array, this consists of array, consists of only one for loop, consists of array element. Make a note of it. For the void main function. So the void is nothing but it is inbuilt function. It is an inbuilt function. So what is your int array of int I comma j? So for loop of for I is equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus you given. So inside the for loop you are giving, inside the for loop what you are giving? You are creating an array. Int array size you are giving int array name comma array name of 10. Okay, for loop now what you having? Array of 10. Here you specifying semicolon. Here you specifying separately array of 5 is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, comma 50. Okay. Here declaration is the array. So array int array name. This is your size. Size consisting of elements 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 elements. 0 to 4 elements consists of 5 elements. Make a note of it. 0 to 4 consists of 5 elements. Here I am giving the for loop I is equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus I am giving. I plus plus I am giving. I am printing the array, printf, getting the values from a printf, getting those percentage d comma array of I. Okay, what happens here? What happens here? What is the output of this? I am closing the bracket here. What is the output of this one? What is the output of this one? What is the output of this one? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 printing. Because the array, you initialize the value, you initialize the array here. You initialize the value 10, 20, 30 and 40 and 50, you initialize the array value. So at it is printers. First I is equal to 1 means 10, 20 printed. Again 2 means 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Again I is equal to 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Next I is equal to 4 means 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 printed. Next I is equal to 5 means 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 printed. So 5 times it will be printed the same value according to your condition. Okay, make a note. Next class we have seen the two-dimensional array. So if there is any doubts, please comments in the description box. Next class I will see in the two-dimensional array. Thank you so much.